Section 1. The Foundation. By the end, you'll define employee relations and engagement, decode voluntary turnover and its costs, navigate legal risks in involuntary turnover, and execute dignified termination interviews. Where are we now? HR's role is pivotal during separations. Communication, fairness, and engagement shape outcomes. We start with engagement and fair treatment, then explore turnover types, reduction methods, and legal compliance. Employee relations is the managerial discipline that sustains positive employee-employer relationships to drive productivity, motivation, morale, and discipline. Done right, issues are resolved fairly, communication flows freely, and policies apply consistently. Psychological safety lets people voice concerns, share ideas, and work without fear of arbitrary treatment. Managed well, collaboration improves and disruptive conflict drops. Engagement is a positive work-related state, vigor, dedication, absorption, rooted in emotional and intellectual connection. 3 types: personal role engagement, multidimensional engagement, and work tasks and job engagement. Engagement isn't satisfaction, it's discretionary effort that boosts performance and quality. Managers fuel engagement with supportive supervision, clarity, resources, autonomy, and honest, dignified communication. Show how daily work ladders up to the mission. Praise strengths and discuss career paths. Fair treatment underpins trust. Unfairness poisons morale, performance, and ethics. Organizational justice, distributive outcomes, procedural processes, and interactional respect. Perceived unfairness in pay, promotions, discipline, or daily interactions erodes engagement and drives turnover. Hire balanced leaders, ensure equitable pay, build fair appraisals, and require dignified treatment. Trust in leadership grows. Turnover is natural. Voluntary turnover occurs when employees decide to leave. Quits, resignations, retirements. Drivers include better offers, higher pay, stronger benefits, or senior titles. Others seek work-life balance, growth, training, or new challenges. Functional turnover removes poor fits. Dysfunctional turnover drains top performers and critical knowledge. Predictors: low commitment, low role clarity, short tenure, high conflict, low satisfaction, plus demographic factors. Both cite pay, but employees also point to trust, integrity, balance, and culture. People exit by the book, perfunctorily, via avoidance, grateful goodbye, impulse quitting, loop, or bridge burning. Each needs a tailored response. Capture insights quickly. Protect relationships and IP exposure. Quitting is employee-initiated. Employment standards may outline employee notice duties. Litigation is rare outside fiduciary roles. Retirement is now voluntary and variable, hard to predict, spanning early to very late careers. Manage knowledge transfer and plan succession proactively. Options include phased retirement and a roster of retirees for projects. Poor fairness perceptions trigger disengagement, lost productivity, and job search behavior. Counter with competitive pay, equitable rules, respectful interactions, and transparent grievance and decision processes. Ensure every employee feels heard and valued from first day to last. Leaders often see only the tip. Indirect costs dwarf the obvious ones. Break costs into 4 buckets to see the true drain: separation costs, admin time, exit interviews, final pay calculations, potential severance, pay in lieu, IT offboarding, and property collection. Vacancy costs strain timelines and teams. Overtime burns out remaining staff and degrades quality. Delays and abandoned tasks pile up. Customer experiences suffer. Sales and relationships erode. Bridging with temps or contractors is costly. Replacement costs, ads, agency fees, screening, interviews, checks, travel, assessments, and offers. Specialized roles elevate costs and time to fill. Training mixes formal programs with significant manager and peer time. Months of lower output and more errors are normal. This learning period is a major, often overlooked investment. Seeing the full spectrum strengthens the business case for retention. Involuntary turnover. The company ends employment, performance or behavior issues, or restructuring. First, take reasonable steps to save the employment relationship. Fair discipline rests on clear rules, progressive discipline, and an appeals process. Escalate proportionally, documenting each step. Just cause is a high bar. Serious misconduct proven with solid evidence. Examples include theft, fraud, willful insubordination, violence, or refusal to perform duties after warnings. One poor review isn't enough. The burden of proof lies with the employer. Layoffs stem from economics, tech shifts, M&A, or strategy pivots, often not performance-related. Explore alternatives first to preserve jobs, morale, and knowledge. If unavoidable, laws require reasonable notice or pay in lieu. Some roles also qualify for severance. Notice depends on tenure, age, position, and availability of similar employment. Mass layoffs trigger stricter notice to employees and government. Non-compliance risks penalties. Constructive dismissal occurs when unilateral, fundamental changes effectively force resignation. The change must strike at the heart of the agreement. Minor adjustments won't qualify. A poisoned workplace can also qualify. Mitigate with consent in writing and clear business rationale. Handle termination with planning, clarity, and compassion. 6 steps. Plan, get to the point, explain briefly, listen, review the package, outline next steps. Decide attendees, choose a private setting and time it thoughtfully. Say, "We have made the decision to end your employment. Effective today." Be factual and brief, performance-based or part of a broader restructuring. Pause for reactions, anger, sadness, confusion, or silence. Respond with empathy, without reversing the decision. Review final pay, severance, benefits, and outplacement support. Clarify logistics, returns, and contacts for pay and tax questions. Reduce wrongful dismissal risk with consistent lawfulness and meticulous records. Document performance issues, coaching, timelines, and each step taken. Be honest, consistent, kind, and diligent. Follow policies and contracts exactly. Without just cause, provide fair notice or pay in lieu. Offer comprehensive severance and, where appropriate, a release. Cruel, vindictive, or dishonest behavior can trigger punitive or bad faith damages. After layoffs, inform the remaining team transparently, protect privacy, and outline support to stabilize morale. The best turnover strategy is a culture where people want to stay. Fair pay, great training, clear feedback, and psychological safety. If you like more insights, please like, comment, and subscribe the channel.